Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to PF International Circuit and Event 2 of the 2022 Motorsport UK Wera Tools British Kart Championships. My name's Henry Baudet. Joining me, as always, Anthony Jordan. Anthony, it's business time.
It is indeed. Business time is about to take on to the circuit. Final time here at PFI for the first round of the Honda Cadet and Rotax Championships, and well, I'm looking forward to it because Honda Cadet has been all the way through today, and this weekend absolutely fan-tabby-dozy.
Yes, indeed. So 4 races to go, 15 minutes plus 1 lap for each race. This decides who wins the opening rounds of the 2022 British Championships in Honda Cadet, Mini Max, Junior Max and Senior Max. Pleased to say we have a capacity 34 strong grid for each race, and the first race will be coming out onto the circuit very shortly. Once again, thank you very much for joining us, everybody, on the Alpha Live YouTube channel, on the Wera Tools British Kart Championship Facebook page, on the Alpha Live YouTube channel. Please keep your comments coming in. Say who you're cheering for as the race as the day progresses, and of course, then afterwards, Anthony will be speaking to all the winners the end of each race. Here, though, is your starting lineup for the final. Pole position, Scotland's Cole Denholm and Albert Friend on row number 1, Kenzo Craigie and Jarrett Clark on row number 2.
Max Cuthbert and Noah Barham round up row number 3. Oliver Majewski, sorry, I got tongue-tied, lunch is in my belly. Max Endicott alongside him, though.
Then row number 5, Charlie Wolfett and Canada's Jack Price. Wales' Ethan Griffiths and Scotland's Ellis Bell go from row number 6.
Nice shake-up there. Finley Lines and Charlie Warren will round out row number 7. Alfie Mew and Oliver Warner on row number 8.
Row number 9, Charlie King and Lachlan Johnson. Row 10, Max Gilman and Harry Taylor.
Charles Kitely and Jacob Batchelor on row 11. Joshua Griffin and Leo Anya on that next row.
Evie Davidson and Kai Clark go from row 13. Hayden Gray and Rio Licata start on row number 14.
Oliver Spencer and Ellis Pullen-Memin will round out row 15 of the top 30 places. Ashley Haas and Kieran Stewart will round out on row 16.
Final row of the grid sees Mason Brooks and Albie Lapper. Hope both those drivers are okay after their earlier incident. I think we have all 34 karts on circuit. Now, a quick history lesson. Cadet Honda here at PF International since 2019. Keen Nakamura Berta and Mitchell Gibbons were the winners in 2019. We didn't come here in 2020 due to COVID. This round was moved to Wilton Mill. Last year, Lewis Islin won for the Synergy team, head of champion Timo Junglin, and then Joshua Graham from Ambition Motorsport. Ambition Motorsport have got 8 Honda wins. Project One Racing have got 3. Heinz Racing have got 3. SFR Motorsport have got 2. The Synergy Racing team have got 3. A win apiece for Cutting Edge Racing and a privateer victory. The only drivers in this field today who have got a podium in the British Championship in Honda Cadet are Max Cuthbert and, that's it, because Owen Neve, Jensen Graham have all moved up. So we're going to get some new podium finishers, potentially some new winners, definitely some new winners in the next 15 minutes. Lights are out. We're off and racing. It's number 10, Lewis Islin, who takes the race lead from the standing start. Albie Friend tucks into second position as we head through the Bruno Ferrari S's and out onto the banking for the first time in the glorious sunshine here in Lincolnshire, and already a move for second place. I think that was Jarrett Clark making a move. We've got somebody up the banking, and the driver coming back onto the circuit there, but at the back we've got another driver up and out of his kart. So one driver out of the race and another driver delayed. It's the number 38 kart. The number 49 is involved in that. Well, that was Leo Anya was one of those drivers. I couldn't know, was it number 49? It might be the number 46 of Ellis Bell, perhaps. We'll have a little look next time around. Certainly it was Leo Anya. And I think it was Rio Licata maybe in kart number 19 who were involved in that. They're both out of the race. And we've got another driver at the back of the pack who has been quite badly delayed. I think that is Evie Davidson, the young lady from Scotland.
There we go. So, yeah, we'll definitely find out who they are when they cross the timing beam for the first time, which they are about to do. Crossing the line, Cole Denholm leading the way at the moment. Jarrett Clark just behind. Albert Friend, Kenzo Craigie, Max Cuthbert, Dennis Barham, Endicott, Price, Majewski, Griffin, Warren, Johnstone, the top 12 out there for the time being. Good little scrap all the way through. They are into yellow flag sectors here. There are still karts at the edge of the circuit, so no overtaking allowed until they get past the incident, which they do as they enter the bridge.
Well, a year ago, well, it wasn't a year ago, it was less than a year ago, it was about in October last year, the Honda Cadet podium, we had the Synergy, SFR and Ambition all on the podium at this event in 2021, and lo and behold, in the top four we've got two drivers from Synergy, one from SFR and one from Ambition. So it's the usual suspects in terms of the teams at the front, but a whole new host of names: Denholm, Clark, Friend and Craigie. Max Cuthbert is the first driver not in the lead group in the number 5 SFR car, although I think he's been passed by Noah Barham and Max Endicott. Jack Price for the Zip Factory team is having a great day. And he is up into 8th position. Then it's Majewski for Passion Motorsport, Griffiths, Warren, Lachlan Johnson. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Lachlan Johnson didn't start the repechage, but because there were only 6 karts in it, all 6 went through. So he started right at the back of the grid for the pre-final in 34th position. And he's already worked himself up 6 places in this race. So he's not in the lead group, because the lead group is a group of 4, but he's not far off the chasing pack going through your screens now.
Change up at the top section. Kenzo Craigie's got up into 2nd place. That was done during the Mike Wilson Complex section of the circuit. Managed to get down the inside of Jarrett Clark, demoting the number 55 Synergy Racing Developments driver into P3, into the clutches of the SFR 91 of Albert Friend. Now that was someone going the wrong way.
95 kart. That is the Synergy Racing entry of Charlie Wolfit
from 13th.
Who has had a spin there at the first hairpin. But it's Cole Denholm, Scotland's Cole Denholm, leading the number 9 kart. England's Kenzo Craigie. Then it's the number 91. Oh, we've got another driver off there pulling his kart back. Is that an Ambition kart or a Passion? It's the number 72. It's the Ambition Motorsport kart of Ollie Warner, who is trying to get their kart back in the race. But it's battling at the front now. You can see the lead group is being sort of, it's expanding.
Yes.
Like spongy when you put it in water. It sort of grows. Denholm, Craigie, Friend, Jarrett Clark, Barham, Endicott, Cuthbert, Price and Majewski, with Ethan Griffiths also in this group. In fact, Ethan Griffiths there on the black and like luminous yellow, the second of the 2 Zip Factory karts. So even though Rocco Shenton has been was not in this race after an exclusion yesterday, the Zip Factory team still represented in the top 10, as are Passion Motorsport, Oliver Majewski. So we've got the usual suspects of Ambition, Synergy and SFR, but we've got some up-and-coming teams, the Zip Factory team and the Passion Motorsport team, also now beginning to show their mettle in Honda Cadet.
They really are, yeah. Just over 10 minutes to go then in this final. Cole Denholm has, or Albert Friend, sorry, has caught up to the back of these two, battling up ahead now. Now pack of 4. They were only a pack of 2 earlier on. I'd say a pack of 4. Cool, blimey, they're like a pack of 10 now as they go through. So they've really concertinaed it up now as they go back onto the start-finish straight. Everyone, again, Linus, no position changes as of yet. Again, the train is starting to form here, ladies and gents. Everyone just wants to stay on that piece of track. Oh, I say the train's formed. Someone's going for a move.
Well,
that looked like Noah Barham on Jarrett Clark, yeah.
So for those of you that are new to the Cadet Karting, so the Synergy Racing team, they are the drivers in the white karts with the yellow stripes on them. The SFR Motorsport karts are sort of the white and orange liveried machines. The Ambition Motorsport karts, it's Kenzo Craig in 2nd place, sort of white and blue with little black strips on them. And then the Passion Motorsport karts, they are the very sort of the bright blue and pink livery machines. The Zip Factory drivers, they're in the black karts with the sort of the luminous yellow and pink stripes on them. So 5 very distinct liveries. Now, teamwork. Well, drivers will work together whether they're in the same team or not. It's cooperation and competition.
Cooperation and yeah, I think those words make sense.
Like frenemies.
Yeah,
we're friends and enemies. You coined that term.
I like frenemies. Yeah, I like that one.
But we've got Cole Denholm in the kart number 10, just looking over his shoulder to see Kenzo Craigie in the number 9 kart, and Albert Friend in the number 91. They're all trying to work. They work 3 different teams, but drivers working together to push away from the pursuing quartet, which includes Barham in the 22, Jarrett Clark in the 55, Endicott in the number 18, and Max Cuthbert in the number 5. Cuthbert, the only driver to have been on the podium in this class in the British Championship, got a 3rd place last year at Mansell Raceway.
There you go. I like Mansell Raceway.
Yes,
it's a nice track. Nice track.
Very, very different to this circuit.
Oh, very different.
But again, and that foursome in 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th are closing in a little bit. The gap between Albert Friend in 3rd and Barham in 4th, it was about 0.6 of a second at the start of this lap. It's now about 0.4 of a second. So the slipstream effect is going to come in. And watch now as they come out of the Mike Wilson complex onto the start-finish straight. Just look at the gap between the front 3 and the chasing 4, and then see how much it shrinks by the time they get out onto the banking. It's flat out here in Honda Cadet, all the way through. There's you can see friend looking over his shoulder, and they have now all but caught the 3 leaders. So we've now got a 7-kart train at the front. Well, 6 karts actually. If you have a look back there, the number 5 of Max Cuthbert has fallen off a little bit out of the slipstream, and then behind Cuthbert there's a big gap back to Majewski, Price, Griffiths, Finley Lines, and Kai Clark, who runs in 12th position. Quick rundown of the order. We've got Ellis Bell 13th, then Charlie Warren, Lachlan Johnson, Charlie King, Oliver Spencer, Hayden Gray, Joshua Griffin and Albie Lapper. That's your top 20. Then Jacob Bashler, Charles Kitely, Max Gilman, Mason Brooks, Ellis Pullen Mamin, then Harry Taylor, Ashley Haas, Charlie Wolfett, Alfie Mew, Kieran Stewart, Evie Davis and Ollie Warner, who are still running. Sadly, Leo Anya and Rio Licata out of the race.
There we go. So fastest lap of the race so far is held by the number 94 Finley Lines for the Synergy Racing Developments team. Currently running in P10 for the time being. I'm sure Stuart will be quite happy with that. Stuart Lines.
Finley Lines, the son of Stuart Lines of Maximum Motorsport, ex-British Touring Car and current TCR UK Touring Car Championship fame.
Yes, indeed. He'll be sunbathing somewhere on the side of the track up in the hills, I'm sure, is Stuart, watching the racing.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, there's now Max Endicott in kart number 18 in 6th. No, sorry, Max Cuthbert in kart number 5. He's still got a little bit of work to do to catch the 3 Synergy karts, who did briefly catch the top 3, but now they've fallen back a little bit. There they are. There's the top 7. Cuthbert has got to try and stay in the slipstream of Max Endicott's number 8 kart. If he falls out of the slipstream, then you watch that number 5 kart, the back of your shot there, he'll just fall back into the clutches of the chasing group. Majewski is now 2.5 seconds behind the lead group in 8th position. And you can see drivers checking over their shoulders. This is just seeing, right, who are my rivals? Where is everybody? How many of us are there? Yeah,
exactly. They're just calculating it all the way through this race. Because, like we say it every time, Honda Cadet is honestly a 50-mile-an-hour game of chess.
Yep, and you can see the great camera shot there, that the drivers are resting their nose cones on the rear bumper of the kart in front of them, literally pushing them along, just working together. 8 wheels, 12 wheels working together. And it's fantastic kart control from these youngsters. Again, Honda Cadet age between 8 and 12. Yeah,
they really are. It's absolutely fantastic work from them. Just under 5.5 minutes to go then, plus that 1 lap. No position changes as thus far.
No, there's the second group of cars. So that was just briefly 8th place on back. So that was Majewski, Price, Lines, Clark and Ethan Griffiths.
Yes, so they're having a good little scrap. I have to say, Kai Clark in the 77 up 15 positions in this one.
He was battling in amongst the leaders in the pre-fire, and then had an incident and went across the grass towards the end, which dropped him right back. So he is on a bit of a mission, is the number 77 Synergy Racing Developments driver.
Is indeed, yeah.
But 5 minutes to go, plenty of time. I have to say, now this is the second group. They're all working together, so you can see at the head of the second group is the number 94 Synergy Racing car of Finley Lines. Then it's the Passion car. Oh, and it's side by side between the Passion Motorsport car of Majewski and Kai Clark. And then it's the 2 Zip Factory drivers of Canada's Jack Price and Wales's Ethan Griffiths. Behind them, you can see the all-white livery car of the leading privateer driver in the field, number 46, Ellis Bell. Then it's Warren, Johnson, King, Spencer. So you've got good privateers in the field this year. Ellis Bell, Charles Kitely, also Ashley Haas, Evie Davidson as well. So, you know, a quartet of privateers have made it this far.
Finley Lines leading this group of 4 at the moment.
And you think they are 4.6 seconds behind the race leader. In fact, they're 3.5 seconds behind Max Cuthbert, but they're still working together. There's 4 minutes to go. They think, no, this isn't over yet. If we still work together, that it's nearly the full length of the main straight. And you might think to yourself, well, that's a massive gap. No. In Cadet Honda, that is not a massive gap. If the leaders start battling, and now the leaders, it was a lead group of 7. Max Cuthbert again, he's on the precipice of falling off the lead group.
Yeah.
Cuthbert in kart number 5. He's running the risk of getting jettisoned from this group, and now the leaders starting to chop and change a little bit.
They are indeed, yeah. So Kenzo Craigie looks like he's dropped down to 5th place now. He's in the kind of the middle of a trio of synergy karts at the moment. So Cole Denham still leads. Albert Friend's still there in 2nd place, so they've not chopped and changed at the moment. They're staying in their position. 3 minutes to go. Again, so it was only it was a gentle battle that they had. They've not lost much time, so they've stayed.
Just a few opening salvos.
Yeah, exactly. Just a little schmickle here, a little schmickle there. Nothing major. So they've not lost a lot of time. That's the crucial bit. These two have slightly broken away from the drivers behind, but not by much.
Not for long, because now the slipstream effect coming onto the split now will bring the number 55, of Jarrett Clark right back into play. Albert Friend trying to push Cole Denham away as much as he possibly can. Max Cuthbert there in 7th place, desperately trying not to get dropped too much. We've got 2.5 minutes to go. Here's the lead 7 coming off the bridge behind them, 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th. That's Finley Lyons, Majewski, Clark and Ethan Griffiths. Jack Price has fallen back a little bit. He's fallen back behind Ellis Bell. Excellent performance by Ellis Bell, leading privateer. Looking at Ellis Bell in the number 46 kart, if we do get a chance of it, that's the plain white kart. No graphics kit or anything on the kart. Plain white bodywork. True privateer effort there from Ellis Bell. No, there's a yellow flag waving, and that is on the run between hairpins 1 and hairpins 2. Somebody has parked. You can't park there, mate. Yeah. Can't park there, mate. Sir. Oh, and that is Jack Price, who has parked the number 71 zip kart off the track and leaning back there, obviously very disappointed now, whether that is a mechanical failure or that is an accident-related retirement, then he is out of the race.
Yeah, that's a disaster.
Down to 31 runners now. 1 minute 15 seconds to go. Here are the leaders coming down the hill, and it's game on. Game on at the front. Now we're seeing defense. Denham defending, and he's got his 2 Synergy Racing teammates right behind him. So perfect timing there from Jarrett Clark and Noah Barham. Suddenly, it's a Synergy Racing 1, 2, 3.
Yep, it's happened quickly, but keep an eye on the gap between the second group as well. Gap at the moment, 3.5 seconds to themselves, and the group being led by Kai Clark for the time being. He's jumping up and down in that car is Cole Denham, just seeing what he can get out of the car as much as possible. Big look over the shoulder, dives in. Kenzo Craigie fighting back, trying to get back past as well.
Does get so,
so makes that switch around. 30 seconds to go, not long left, but still a couple of laps, so plenty can happen in that time, ladies and gentlemen. This is Honda Cadet. Anything can happen in 2 corners, let alone 2 laps.
30 seconds go. Next time around, they'll get the last lap. 2 laps remaining. It's Denham in the number 10 kart who leads from Noah Barham in the number 22. Then it's Albert Friend in the kart number 91. Then it's Kenzo Craigie in kart number 9, followed by Jarrett Clark, Max Cuthbert and Max Endicott. No, in fact, Endicott in front of the 2 Maxes. It's Endicott in front of Cuthbert. And the gap back to 8th place is 2.2 seconds. Back to Finley Lyons in 8th position. Well, I think the second group might just run out of time. They might catch this lead group. But Finley Lyons, I don't think he's going to have time to sort of make any moves around. So out of the hairpin number 2, up the short chute. Denham checks over his shoulder, sees Barham there. Albert Friend doing the same thing just to see who his nearest rival is. The answer is Kenzo Craigie in 4th position. They come into Bobby Game corner now. And Albert Friend had a little look at the inside of Noah Barham. But Barham sort of defends without costing himself too much time. Now, last lap board goes out. And Denham defends through the Bruno Ferrari S's, out onto the banking. Who's going to break first? Anyone going to dive up the inside? Well, it's going to be Albert Friend taking the high line onto the bankings. He's going to try and cut underneath going into turn number 3. No, he can't. Still, Cole Denham from Scotland has the lead as they come through turn number 4. The back, Cuthbert runs very, very wide. And look at that, they're defending for second place. Barham defending from Friend, and this is going to give Cole Denham the gap he needs. Cole Denham has now got this one. It's a fight for second place. Denham's should win this. Who's going to be second? Well, it's Barham in second, and Kenzo Craigie was third. He hasn't got much momentum off the second hairpin, which means Albert Friend and Jarrett Clark's going to go through. But here, Cole Denham again checks over his shoulder. He knows he doesn't have to defend. The battle is still on for second. Into the Mike Wilson complex. Oh, Kenzo Craigie passing Jarrett Clark there. That's for fourth place. But it's going to be number 10, Cole Denham for the Synergy Racing team. They won last year here with Lewis Islin. They won here with Cole Denham. Barham is second, and Albert Friend completes the podium in third place. Kenzo Craigie just misses out in fourth position. Fifth is Jarrett Clark. Then it is Max Endicott in sixth. Max Cuthbert comes home in seventh position. Finley Lines, well, we were talking about the gap between the top 7 and Finley Lines in 8th place. It was 3.5 seconds, and Finley Lines finishes 0.2 of a second behind the top 7 in 8th position. And Finley holds off a charging Kai Clark. Oliver Majewski rounds out the top 10 for Passion Motorsport. So Synergy Racing Team placed 6 drivers in the top 10. Ethan Griffiths finishes 11th for the Zip Factory team. Then it's Charlie Warren and Charlie King, 12th and 13th. Passion Motorsport get 3 drivers into the top 13. Leading privateer, Ellis Bell, well done, great job in 14th position for that young Scotsman. Then Lachlan Johnson rounding out the top 15. Helen Charles, Kitely, Oliver Spencer, Albie Lapper. Great to see Albie Lapper after an accident in the pre-final. He moves up 16 places to finish 18th in that one, followed by Joshua Griffin and Hayden Gray. Jacob Bashler is 21st, followed by Charlie Wolfett. Frenchman Ellis Pullen-Memin, then Max Gilman, Mason Brooks from the back of the grid finishes 25th. Evie Davidson is 26th, followed by Alfie Mew, Ashley Haas, Harry Taylor, Kieran Stewart, and Ollie Warner. Sadly, Jack Price, who's getting plenty of support on the live chat there, the Canadian driver, failed to finish after a storming drive into the just on the outside of the top 10. Leo Aina and Rio Licata both went out on the opening lap. Well, one final in the books, and I think that was a very good warm-up indeed. Anthony Jordan will be down in the paddock area to speak to the top 3 very shortly, but that is one race down, 3 to go, and I think will be, 3 new podium finishes. So Cole Denham, Noah Barham and Albert Friend, none of them have ever stepped on the British Championship podium before. And, well, they have now. And Anthony Jordan has caught up with them down in the paddock. Take it away, Anthony.
Thank you very much, Henry. Yes, down in winner's circle. I did have my driver right next to me. He's run off. Cole Denham. There he goes, having a celebrate. Cole, come here. Right, Cole. That was that was a nice race from you. It looked a bit close midway through that one, but I think you kept your cool. You kept your helmet on, didn't you?
Yeah, good race.
Very nice race. Now, of course, first round of the season in Honda Cadet. Looking good for the start of it. The sun's out. The sun is shining. Are you happy with the result? Is the team happy as well?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, coming into this one now, was it quite a close? Was there a lot of team strategy going into this one, or was it just going to go for it?
Team strategy.
Yeah, that was the main call for it. Anyone you'd like to thank?
Yeah, my mum, dad, Synergy, kart racing, and Elite Driver Management.
Excellent, perfect. Well done, Cole Denham there, driver of many words. So let's have a chat with our second place man here, Noah Barham. Noah, tucking away there, the teamwork, getting your kart on the thing. That was a calm race for you, was it calm?
Yeah, the start was quite difficult for me. I made up a lot of places, but to the end, I got a lot more calm with it, and it was quite fun, and it was a good, hard and fair race.
I think a very hard and fair race on that one. Now, again, we were I tried to talk to Noah there about strategy, but was there much going into that race? You had a good team talk before the race start?
Yeah, we knew what to do. We've done it a lot of times. It was kind of push with the team last lap, kind of have your battles, and hopefully it's all fair at the end of the day.
Classic Honda Cadet race.
Yeah.
Excellent. What do we think to round 2?
I'm definitely going to go in hard. I hope for same result or higher.
Brilliant stuff. Anyone you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank my mechanic and my family for supporting me.
Brilliant stuff. Well done there to our second place man. We'll jump to third place, Albert Friend, and here he is, right here. Cute. There we go. Perfect. Albert, well, again, a very busy race for Honda Cadet, wasn't it? You managed to keep your head on it again still. Are you happy with that result?
Yeah, we were hoping for top 5 this weekend. Top 3 would have been brilliant, so pretty good result.
Yeah, happy with a P3 on that one. Who have you got supporting you here this weekend?
Got my uncle, my dad, and my family on the live stream.
Oh, excellent. Anything you'd like to say to them?
They're
watching.
Thanks.
Brilliant stuff, Albert Fred. Well done on third place.
Thank you.
Excellent stuff. Well, there are our top 3 drivers. Very happy with the results in Honda Cadet. A very tame Honda Cadet race, I have to say. We've not seen many of those in previous years.
So it's Honda Cadet up first. So please, making his way onto the podium for the very first time in his career, it's Jarrett Clark in third place. So Jarrett gets his trophy. Now, obviously, the top 3 drivers in each class have their interviews with Anthony directly at the end of the race, but Jarrett was promoted onto the podium, so he wanted to say a few words. Jarrett, okay, first time on the podium, you want to thank a few people? Go for it.
Yes, I'd like to thank my mum, my dad, Synergy factory team, Mike Spencer, Andy Potter, Rob Holland, Rob Hanscom, and my sponsors, Build Generation and Broad Lane Leisure.
Well remembered. Congratulations. Well done, Jarrett Clark. Good job. Okay, now finishing in second place, just over a second behind the eventual winner. It's his first trip onto the podium. It's Albert Friend. Well done, Albie. Now he gets his cap. See, these Honda drivers, they're well versed, Chris, on getting their sponsor caps on without being prompted. Congratulations, well done. But your winner today, a fine drive, finished 10th last season. I think the victory celebration as he crossed the line, he was covering the 0 out on his car, just leaving the number 1 plate exposed. It's the number 10 seed from Scotland. Your winner is Cole Denholm and his winning mechanic, Lewis Mackey. So we have a new tradition this year. The winning mechanic gets his award. Now, believe it or not, 6 months ago, Lewis Mackey didn't know which end of a spanner was which, but he certainly does now. Gets his winning. Every mechanic gets say hello as well now. Lewis, how much would you like to thank Andy Potter for teaching you everything you knew about being a mechanic?
Oh, he taught me everything. He's brilliant. He's fantastic. What a guy.
There we go. From driver to winning mechanic in 6 months, Lewis Mackey, your winner, Cole Denholm. Okay, now we'll have the official photographs. We're going to hold the trophy. You got to stand there, smart. You got to hold the medal up. There we go, Lewis. That's better. Has he got? What's he got written on the back? He's got Andy Potter is my hero written across the back of him there. I didn't see that. Now you can go. There we go. Congratulations, your Honda Cadet podium, everybody.